Retro Battle Challenge.
You got this. No problem. No problem. It's just
I can do
super.
it.
This is baby games.
It's just a little Mario game. How hard can Mario be?
Baby games.
Oh, I'm just gonna skip all this. Oh, come back!
It's not
You want
voice
that poison
activated.
mushroom?
It's okay.
Get that bull out of here.
Jeez, knocked away. Stuffed.
Motherfucker. Whatever.
Useless.
I don't care. Just let me have it.
Hell, you can get it if it makes you feel better. What? Where's a ref? Check the game tape on that one. That was robbery. You straight Billy Mitchell'd that one.
Billy Mitchell is the greatest Donkey Kong player of all time.
Greatest Pac-Man player.
Oh, Pac-Man player.
I mean, he's a great Donkey Kong as well, but that Pac-Man, the first one to play a perfect game of Pac-Man?
A first perfect game of Pac-Man? Was he wearing the American tie?
Like you have to ask.
Of course.
He was born with that tie.
Get this
Tie and a mullet. But yeah, that's like
tie
his,
and mullet.
that's his parlor trick when he has like somebody who wants to show him playing on his Pac-Man cabinet. He'll pass right through a ghost, because the way these old games work is you move basically through each tile, and if you enter an enemy tile and the enemy enters your tile at the exact same moment, it cancels out and you just pass through.
Fuck me. Missed it. Doesn't matter. I don't need it.
It's ridiculously difficult to smoothly jump up one of those staircases.
Yeah, it's pretty
You
rough.
always end up tripping and stopping and looking stupid.
So you're saying the game is tile based, and then
Well, yeah, pretty much all these old games were.
yeah,
like,
like
that's how it tracks
2x2 cubes or whatever.
Something like that.
You make the shit on graph paper.
Yeah. But that was the weird part about it is you could technically pass through things sometimes, which I'm sure we've done 2 or 3 times already. Wow, I got scared. I wasn't even playing. I knew that was
heart
going to
jumped.
happen.
I didn't know that was gonna happen. I thought since the wall was off screen, it wasn't.
No, if it's close enough, even if it's off screen, it'll come back and get you. Like, I'll bet you could kick it there and it won't come back.
Ooh. Woo.
I usually like to short hop onto that little block first and then run off the top of it. But hey, you do you know what I'm saying?
That's right. I play how I want. How? What?
Robbed.
How is that a thing?
He got you back for that pass through earlier.
Oh.
This is like Reboot where they gotta stop you.
That was horseshit.
Sounds like you're gonna snap that controller.
I am. I'm gonna. Fucking motherfucker. Back here. Boop.
I suppose I should note that
No.
when I was a kid, I couldn't get very far in this game because Mario 2 and 3 were a lot easier, and it was always like, okay, well, I'm done with that.
I quit.
But if you want to know the secret to beating lost levels on All-Stars, just keep telling yourself, I shouldn't even be playing this game because it's for super players.
Super players.
That's basically what worked for me. So every time I fell down, I wasn't disappointed or mad. It was just like, it's for super players. Why am I even here? And then
This
pretty
is for
soon,
the best of the best.
yeah, and then pretty soon you're done. Uh-oh. This is going to make it interesting. What's he going to do? Oh, what
I
are you
was trying to
getting
stop it.
fancy?
I wasn't trying to get fancy. I was trying to stop it.
You should have just made a run for it, man.
I should have.
So you've got one extra one up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh!
I knew it.
Greedy.
I got too greedy. It's like
Greedy.
Dark Souls.
You gotta wait for it.
The greed was
Oh
real.
yeah, and Dark Souls, man, that game taught me to appreciate hardness, if you know what I'm saying.
So hard.
Getting through the first Dark Souls was huge, and then it was like, well, what other stupid hard games can I get
I
frustrated playing?
I know, Mario Lost Levels.
Bane of my
For
existence.
me, I was just happy that I beat Demon's Souls.
Yeah, that one was brutal. That was a brutality that was just a little unpolished.
Unpolished.
Where Dark Souls is a little further down the road, if you will. So,
Boop.
But yeah, there's kind of a nightmarish quality to those games, and their difficulty. I mean, same goes with this one. Look at
Are you kidding me?
Thank you, developers, for that little
The random block
love
right in
note.
front of the...
just
They
a
probably
little-
figured somebody's just gonna jump
Yep.
at every...
They do that all the time. All the time. But between those and like jumps that are just at the absolute maximum that are possible, it's crazy. So that's another thing. If you die in this game, especially later on, you're just laughing at the developers for catching you off guard. Whoa!
Whoa, I jumped too early.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It's not looking good for you, boss.
No, I think you won.
You gotta hope for a lightning strike or something on me.
You just dropped dead. Oh, look,
Speak of the devil. All right.
Well, that was my extra continue anyways.
Yeah, it was.
So,
you never owned this game and had
no, this is the first time I've ever really actually played the game.
Oh.
Other than like the 2 weeks of playing through the game, but I never actually like
2
reset.
weeks, ladies and gentlemen. This is the product
2 weeks.
of 2 weeks of effort and
Not
work.
every day of these 2 weeks was I
Morning
playing
to
this
night.
game. I have other things
You
I
took
have
that
to do.
PTO and stayed home.
I should have. I'm going to do that for Trojan.
Well,
If
I
you ever
owned this
play
game as a
Trojan?
kid,
So.
and then I didn't own it. I think I got rid of it, which was stupid.
Dummy.
So then you were at like a book reselling shop, and they had a little case of some retro games, and you sent me a pic and like, look, these jerks want $30 for All Stars,
Buy
and I
it.
was like, what a bunch of garbage. Yeah, right. I could go on eBay right now and okay, $30. Hey, did you pick that up for me? Let me get that All Stars, because you're not going to do any better than that, at least at the moment.
No.
Ooh, you know what really sucks? So remember how I told you...
Me at this game?
Well, besides that, I'm trying to not completely humiliate you on the channel. So that little mushroom thing I just got where you have to like knock it up out of that deal.
Mm-hmm.
If you... Way back when I said that there's a warp pipe that kicks you back to World 1, if you're Big Mario and you hit that warp pipe and come back, you hit that block and there's like a flower in it. But you can't bump it out and you can't jump up and get in there.
This is teasing you.
Yeah, so maybe actually now that I'm talking about it, maybe you can just break those bricks and do it, but I didn't think about that.
You're probably like, what a horse load of shit.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
How am I supposed to get this?
Whoop.
Oh, they're gonna kiss that butt. Run!
And the crazy part about this is we're actually playing on original hardware, Super Nintendo, routed through probably like a capture card, and we're playing it on like a monitor. I've just started getting into understanding that LCD viewing whatevers have a delay. So, I mean, there's always going to be a delay anyway, but for you to press the button, that to get to the system, it to process it and send it to the monitor, then the monitor to process it, then the monitor to draw it on the screen. In a lot of modern setups, you can get lag that basically makes some of these games unplayable.
Yeah.
This one isn't so bad. I can tell it's a little different, but even at home practicing, I was playing on an LCD, so it's just like a different flavor of the same experience.
Yeah, it makes you have to really worry about your timing more because of the millisecond response time of the monitor. This is, I think, is like a 1 or 2 millisecond 144 hertz monitor. But there's some monitors out there, like my old one, my old 32-inch monitor. It was literally like a 10 millisecond delay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Forever. Better hit it and go make yourself a sandwich.
I'm gonna go make some mac and cheese, eat a sandwich. Okay, he finally jumped.
So, just because I don't understand the particulars of this, the system is hooked up to the capture card, and then that's hooked to the monitor, right?
Yeah, it's going through an S-video converter box because it's all composite video.
Yeah.
So, but I'm using it through S-video. So it's going from a little shitty $20 box that I got off Amazon, and then that box converts the signal to HDMI, and then the HDMI goes into the capture card, and then from the capture card to the monitor.
So even though you've got bleeding fast LCD, we're probably dealing with more delay
Yeah,
than you
because of
normally
that
would
box. Yeah.
anyway. I see.
And then the Elgato, if you're actually trying to play the game while watching the Elgato
That's
footage,
madness.
it's
That's
impossible.
a fool's game.
At least this isn't like those Mario ROM hacks where shit just pops up out of nowhere. I'm sure those ROM hacks are inspired by Lost Levels.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, I was expecting Lost Levels to get really bad because I think the farthest I've gotten just by playing so far is just like World 3 or
Jeez.
3.5,
That's
something like that.
brutality, ladies and gentlemen. Brutality. Ooh.
But yeah, I never played this as a kid, so
Yeah, imagine playing this game right here when you're like 5. You won't spend too much time. You're like, I'm gonna go beat Mario 2 again.
for me it'd be I'm gonna go play Uniracers. I'm gonna play some Battletoads Double Dragon.
Uniracers.
I tried to play Battletoads Double Dragon. I got my shit rocked on like the first level. It's like, what am I doing? What's happening?
You're not cut out for these retro games, are you?
Not anymore. I've been playing that Battlegrounds and Nier.
Yeah, you're very much a modern gamer. I'm very much not. There's not a lot these days that holds my attention, but I like going back and playing the old stuff. But I'm not like super hardcore by a professional video. Oh, here we go. Watch this. We're gonna find out what really is a Goomba. You see that?
He's a Goomba.
Nothing but a Goomba.
But yeah, like it's been a long time since I've played retro games that weren't emulated. So that was
ROMs are for chumps.
Yeah, no, ROMs are for chumps.
Chumps.
But no, it's really cool going back into it and playing some of the old games of my childhood and new games that like this that I haven't played before.
Yeah.
Like I had a friend that had this game, so maybe I played it like once or twice, but I never owned it.
Yeah,
Woo.
I totally owned it.
But what I do own... Whoa! You're jumping into that Twilight Milk over
I forgot
here.
again. Did I get a 1-up?
I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
Is that my first death?
It doesn't even matter. I don't think you got the 1-up. Can you just run through that?
Maybe, I don't know.
But I do own... You ready?
I'm ready.
WCW versus NWO World Tour.
What? 64?
What up? 64.
I always owned Revenge, but I remember renting World Tour and just loving it.
Which one was better, Revenge or World Tour? Everybody talks about Revenge.
Damn it, I did the same
Oh, you suck!
thing. Talking and playing is hard, and this room is also brutally hot.
And having a microphone shoved into your pie hole.
Yeah, I'm literally like peeking over it like a child at like a candy counter trying to play this game.
I'll take that one. And I'll take the strawberry saltwater taffy.
Strawberry.
Everybody knows strawberry is the best one. Root beer saltwater taffy is gross. I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there. If you like root beer flavored anything that's not root beer, you're nasty.
What about the little hard candy
No,
root
you're
beer
nasty.
bear?
Like,
Jeez, I almost rocked it on that one.
and if you smell like condiments, you're nasty. Like if you eat too much ketchup or mustard and that's what you smell like, you're fucking gross. Like,
That was an odd tangent.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna argue it. It's just a weird direction to go. Is all I'm saying.
If you had a friend that smelled like mayonnaise all the time.
Did you?
No, I'm just
Oh.
saying, like, you don't want that.
Who are these
Nobody wants to
friends?
smell like mayonnaise.
It's a shame they didn't have these graphics possible in Mario Maker. You only get
8-bit.
8-bit. Mario World is the 16-bit.
Yeah,
and
you
then
get the 16. Yeah.
you get
Well,
the new-
this is still 16-bit. This is looks like Super Mario World, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I mean the style's different.
Gotcha. We should probably do Mario Maker stuff at some point too.
Oh yeah, if we want brutal competition, that's definitely a way to go.
So that way we can't practice because all the levels are random.
That's true.
Ooh. How did you do that?
What?
Like a weird slow down gravity move.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hiding shit from me. But yeah, and at one point I also owned Mega Man 2 on the NES and Metroid. Mega Man was my shit. Metroid was my shit.
What happened to it?
I don't want to talk about it.
You want to talk about what happened to Mega Man and
I don't want to talk about
and
what happened to
Metroid
Mega
and
Man and Metroid
all
and
those classics?
the games that I'm slowly rebuying. They may or may not be in some trash can by a high school.
That's also strangely specific.
Yep. Somebody who may or may not be related to me took the family Nintendo and all the games
Uh-oh.
and decided
Uh-oh.
they don't work because of cigarette smoke damage.
Well, it's certainly not nice to have cigarette
No,
damaged
it's
games.
most definitely not. But it was fixable. And this Nintendo that I have now was fixed. So, and then said person decided, oh, since they don't work, I'm gonna throw them all away.
Yipes.
It was probably a good 30 games.
So much loss.
We had Karnov. We had
I'm
Top
not
Gun.
familiar with Karnov.
Oh, Karnov was crazy. He played as a shirtless dude who shot fireballs. It was so weird. We had Karnov, Top Gun, which I actually managed to land on the aircraft carrier one time.
Nice.
Just did it once. We had Crystalis, Mega Man 2, Metroid, Mario Duck Hunt. We never owned Mario 2 or 3.
That's another thing about LCDs is you can't play light gun games on them.
Yeah. Do you really want to play light gun games? Let's be real.
See, there it is. There's that fire bar that wasn't spawning earlier.
Weird.
It was ready for me that time.
Yeah, maybe I'll try cleaning the cart. Maybe I'll do a video on how to clean your carts like a normal human being.
I would guess it's functioning normally. I don't think a dirty cart will cause something that specific. Ooh! I might have lost the back of my overalls on that one.
Quick. But yeah, we had a whole messload of really awesome games, especially Crystalis. Like we never owned Zelda, but I had Crystalis, which was, I think that was an SNK game. Is top down, but in the future. So like imagine a futuristic Zelda, and you were wearing purple for some reason.
I guess it's important to mention that I didn't have any siblings, so I never experienced the original Nintendo. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a total Super Nintendo kid. And it wasn't till later that I kind of got into Nintendo, and the simplicity of the games is kind of entertaining in and of itself. What?
Oh!
You know what?
You just wanted to taste the back of that
I'm
hand.
telling you, anytime you're chasing a power-up, you're in trouble, whether you realize it or not. Then you make the dumbest decisions.
Or the best decisions there. I can talk. I can speak good.
Decision.
Decision.
It's okay. Got that. Whoops.
You ain't got that.
It's okay.
What?
Got everything I need.
But yeah, I definitely want to also start streaming some of these games too. Like, even though I lost at this, clearly, I still want to like keep playing it. That's how much I actually enjoy this game.
Yeah, it's good, and sometimes it's the brutal games that you get the most replay out of, not just because you die a lot, but because being able to do something is a hell of a sense of accomplishment. Jeez.
And I think that's a testament to some of the newer hard games like Dark Souls 3. That game is pretty damn hard. Not as hard as like Dark Souls 1 or Demon Souls, but it's challenging enough to where you want to go back and keep playing. And then when you finally beat that boss, you get a good sense of accomplishment. I could speak.
He's slurring his words.
Yeah, for some reason I always
This
sound like I'm
defeat is
drunk.
really affecting him.
And I'm taking it really hard.
So, well, maybe I'll save the ending for the ending. That's probably best. So don't worry about it. Just pretend as if I didn't just say that.
Pretend that you didn't leak anything out
Yeah.
out of your big dumb mouth.
Well,
Can you fly?
see, there's that Koopa. That wasn't there before. I remember these things.
Weird. Maybe just on a reason. Maybe it is random.
Just random, whether you get it or not.
It's on random.
It's on random. Whoa!
Oh no!
It don't get any closer.
Come on now.
Any closer, and I would have passed through him. Look at that pleasant wave animation on the surface.
That looks better than some new games that I've seen. I'm not gonna lie.
I tell you, man, there's 2D done well is better than like bad 3D, which I know is probably like a duh thing, but like if you go back and try to play Nintendo 64, that experience is rough with the low frame rate and the blurry textures and
everything's blurry because they're trying to add like this weird anti-aliasing shit to it to try to get rid of jackies. And it was almost like a really early form of like temporal AA, which blurs the edges and stuff, but it like blurs the whole screen. And I know there's mods and stuff out there where you could convert all of that to like a digital signal, and then the
Yeah,
mod
but what a
itself will
pain
get
in the
rid
ass.
of all of that, and expensive.
Because you gotta like buy a circuit board and solder it in, and
Yeah,
it's a whole thing.
but yeah, like the Nintendo 64 was really ahead of its time. And one thing that made the N64 possible, because it did look better than the PlayStation.
I'm now farther than I was on the last run.
Damn,
So, it's curtains for you, my friend.
it is. It's curtains.
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 And I think we've thought about like getting a modded system to improve this signal, but
I think I'm just gonna go with a better converter box and just do S video.
Puzzle Castle.
What?
I hate Puzzle Castle.
It's a puzzle.
If you go the wrong way, it just repeats forever.
Like I tested this on my other LCD screen that I have that actually has direct S video,
Yeah.
and it looks way better than this S video. It's ridiculous. But no, like I was saying, like one thing that made the Nintendo 64
Oh crap.
look better than the PlayStation was, are you familiar with the company Silicon Graphics?
Sure.
They had a chip that they actually sold to Nintendo, like they sold like their GPUs or something like that, and that's what powered the Nintendo 64. So everything by Silicon Graphics, that N64 was pretty much all Silicon Graphics stuff.
They did like the original Donkey Kong Country, right?
Rare, but Silicon Graphics was used on their
Yeah.
workstations at Rare to make the 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know I probably have some of that information wrong because I'm just trying to remember it all off the
Well,
top
get
of my
this.
head. But
I recently watched, I think you can find it on YouTube, the promotional VHS tape they sent out for Donkey Kong Country.
oh, nice.
If you had bought, I think it's if you had bought a Super Nintendo, they for some reason had your information and could
Yeah,
send it
everybody
to you,
has
but-
your information.
Well,
It's not new.
this was the good old days. This was pre-internet. It wasn't like, check out the video on our webpage. It was just like, we're going to mail you a VHS tape and have interviews with the developers and the testers.
We should bring that back. Start up a game studio instead of a newsletter on email. You just get a VHS tape in the mail.
Can't even play it. I'm sure that'll go over like gangbusters. I don't think this is the end of the level.
Well, Capcom actually did something kind of similar to that with Resident Evil 7.
What did they do?
They sent out VHS tapes to different people in the press, and it had one of the voice actors dressed as one of the characters, and he'd be like, "Oh, Angry Joe, we need your help. You need to come down here. You need to come to Dulvit," and all this other random shit. And he's getting chased.
Ah!
Oh,
Is that it? Is that it?
That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
4-1. Applause.
Yay!
So you want to do a final one, or hang your head in shame and give up, or what?
I mean, I can go again.
Want to do one more
but-
for all or nothing?
Sure.
You lucky.
I got this. Can I at least get to World 2? Like,
You don't got to ask me that. I wish you would.
I
It'd be a
wish
lot
you
more
would.
entertaining if you could keep up instead of huffing and puffing way back there.
I'm huffing and puffing because I'm hot in this office.
Yeah, it is pretty damn hot.
I don't know why. That's one reason why I didn't put soundproofing shit in here, because it's just gonna make it even more.
Well,
hot.
we've got this giant computer thing that you have to run all this stuff. Super
Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't put out that much heat, but it's competition, so it gets a little warm.
Oop.
Retro Battle Challenge.
Get out of here with that. I'm gonna kiss it.
Don't kiss it.
Gonna step back, gonna kiss myself. Hey!
Oh, what did I
Fuck it.
just tell you?
I brought it.
Jeez.
I got it. Bye.
I'm not sure this is the best decision anyone's ever made, but ooh. Nice.
Thank you.
That fourth block has a mushroom in it if you can take care of this guy.
If I could what?
If you can take care of this guy.
Like that?
Yeah. Ooh, I wouldn't jump the gap. Kills your momentum, man.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Kills it.
It's doing so good.
Well, so this one doesn't take too long. If you die pretty quick, I'll just try to get a step further than you did, and we'll call it there.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that most of these are not going to suddenly end with, you know, double or nothing or whatever.
No, this is just.
I just
'cause
feel so bad. I feel like I'm, you know,
stepping on a small child.
like I'm kicking
Kicking
a
my
simp
sandcastle.
around. And
Oh, look at my beautiful sandcastle. Screw your sandcastle, kid. Princess.
All right, 1-1 in the can.
Woo! Did it.
We're seeing big changes here.
Yeah. I'm growing as a person. I'm more mature now.
What are you pressing buttons for? It ain't time
I'm trying
yet.
to skip.
It
I'm
ain't
trying to make things go
Skip
by
that
faster.
cutscene.
Oh, get out of here.
I heard that that's gonna come back probably. I heard that speedrunners will play like German versions of games because
Just because the text is...
yeah, less text. That's wacky.
Yeah.
Just on the topic of cutscenes.
And let's be honest here. I was robbed by that little asshole down there. I'm just...
Hey, I'll give you that. I don't think that gets you much further down the road, but I'll give you that.
I could at least done this.
Yeah, I gotta sit down on that one. I gotta collect myself.
You can get back up here. God damn it.
Regardless of what that beetle did to you, you still could have done that.
I could have done that.
could have done that with your eyes closed.
And jumped and then landed in the piranha pit's mouth. Oh, bitch!
Look at you.
Dude, put your arms
I think
out.
this is gonna end in death.
Put your arms out. Fly, Mario, fly!
Say Mario 3, death. Whoa!
Whoa! I did it.
Wow.
How many lives did I waste on that one?
I have no idea.
Man, I wish I could see my lives like up there with all the other numbers.
You can put it on the screen afterwards.
I could.
Put our little heads up there.
Ding, ding. 1-3. Can I do it? I'm gonna break this goddamn controller.
That was always the problem with the Nintendo and Super Nintendo. You'd be pressing it so hard, you feel like you're just gonna snap it. Never did though.
Okay, he's going the other way.
Yeah, this blooper seems to be like one of the only ones in the game that won't come at you, and I'm not sure why that is. I don't know if he's specifically programmed like that. Now he's going back the other.
Fuck!
Not enough momentum.
I had it. Why did it stop? Okay. I got 2 lives left.
You're on one.
Are you kidding me?
We are in free fall, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a spiral.
You miss one, and you. Just,
I got it's Project Gotham syndrome
you
all
can't
over
regain
again.
your footing.
And for people that don't know, Project Gotham syndrome is when if you're not in first place, you're last. I quit.
I think you got one more, don't you?
Nope.
Damn.
1-3 is just my curse, man.
Victory. Oh, and by the way, here's that thing you wanted.
I prepare.
Yeah, just to let everybody know.
So I have prepared a statement, apparently. I would like to read the following prepared statement. Having just completed and lost our Retro Battle Challenge of lost levels of Super Mario Bros. 2 for super players, I can conclude 2 things.
All right.
1, I, Anthony, am definitively not, in fact, a super player and should be relegated to the original Super Mario Brothers until such a time that I'm able to get good. And 2, even though I fabricated a story about my daughter being sick to delay this video and extend my practice time for an additional week, it is now clear to me that this choice was an error, and I apologize to both the viewers and my co-host Mason for the delay. For more of my humbled shame, please like and subscribe to this channel and video. I hate you so much.
That's very big of you, Anthony, to take that moment to apologize. That's very nice, because it was inconvenient to have to wait for a second week, but you've learned your lesson. And I
did.
think that's what's really
And
important.
when my daughter's throwing up, I'll just take her over to your apartment, and then we'll just hang out and play games there.
Spray down my carpets with a toddler.
I'll bring the Resolve and the vacuum and the shampooer.
So there we go. Mason is the victor.
Mason's the winner.
Anthony is shamed.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Mason.
That's all there is. Retro Battle Challenge.
Please like this video and subscribe.
There will be more.
And if you want to join in on the fun, please send us your videos. Put links into the channel comment boxes. I can't even think right now.
Yeah, jump in and enjoy shaming this loser with,
Show the world how
all
much
these
better
people.
you are than me at Mario Lost Levels. Apparently, in one run, I can't get past 1-3.
There you go.
I'm going to do it, though. I'm going to do it on stream.
Try to regain back some of your
I did
lost
it.
confidence.
I'm just gonna like cut in footage of like the stream, so they'll be like, "Wait, why isn't your stream overlay in the middle?" But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.